People ask me all the time, well, how do I plant my new tree, my new lime tree, my new Meyer lemon tree? First thing you do is you dig the hole, obviously, and you want to make sure that the hole is bigger than the pot that the tree is in. So in this case, we've got a 3-gallon pot, and we've got the hole here. And the next thing you do is you fill the hole full of water. So that's what we're doing now. Fill it full of water. Almost there. You get down, you pull the tree out of the pot. Set that aside. So you can see here that the hole is ready for the tree to be planted. All the air bubbles, it stopped bubbling. So now it's time to get the tree ready to plant. And its stake had slipped through. But what you want to do next is fluff these roots. You do not want to just plunk the tree in the hole. You want to get these roots ready, okay? So you just kind of fluff these roots. Make sure it's stimulated. Yep, looking good. So we've been working for a long time on what's the best way to actually plant a citrus tree. And one of the things that we have found is you have to muck it in. So the best way to do that is just to simply, the hole's full of water and it's deep, it's bigger than the pot, and just drop him. I've already fluffed the roots. We're going to drop him all the way down. All the way down. See all the air bubbles coming out? And now I'm going to drag just a little bit of soil in. Just a little bit. So that we've got tension on the roots. Just a little bit. And now I'm going to pull this tree up. Keep adding. Keep adding. I'm mucking this tree in. You know, your tree's an investment, so you want to make sure you do it right. There is a wrong way to plant a citrus tree. We're mucking it in, okay? See all the air bubbles coming out? If you have air bubbles down where you've planted your tree, guess what? Those roots will die away and it won't make it. So planting your citrus tree, you're going to get dirty. Keep adding, keep adding, keep adding. You're mucking this tree in. Makes a mess. See how I've got this tree? Here's where it was in the bucket. I'm not letting this tree sink down, and I'm making sure its roots are going down. I am mucking in this tree. I'm making a mud pie around it. That's what I'm doing. Get your kids out there to help you. They'll love planting trees. They can play in the mud. Okay, now I got to bring some over on this side. But I'm mucking this tree in. It's a process. Now it's starting to thicken up a little bit. It's kind of soupy over here on this side. Let me bring some more dirt over here. Now this tree's starting to stand on its own. And just keep mucking it in. What we all have a tendency to do is we have a tendency to put this way too deep. But see, by starting the way I did, that's not going to be too deep. This tree's got roots under it. Dirt holding those roots down. And I'm just continuing to work it in there in the ground. Okay, so now that we've got this tree mucked in, you know, it should be nice and firm in its living place, a dwelling place. So much so that if you tug on it, you can't get him out. And that's exactly what you want. You want it to be nice and snug in its new home, okay? And you've filled all this in around it. Still a little soft back here on this side. Just keep mucking them in. Keep pushing. And pretty soon it'll all get to where it's like that, okay? Yeah. So we're good on this. This tree is what they call mucked in now. So remember, we want to put a wrap around a tree to protect its trunk. So this has barely got room to put a wrap around it. And we wrap him up. Put this. As I said earlier, this wrap does a number of things. It gives this tree some more stability. It keeps it from suckering out all these unnecessary, unwanted shoots. Keeps critters from chewing on it. And it allows you to spray a herbicide if you want to around the base of the tree. So we've got the wrap on, and then we got one more thing to do here. We want to take this new stake, and this is an Australian finger lime that we're planting, and we want to be sure that we protect it from wind. Even though we're planting this in a high tunnel, it still gets windy in here sometimes. And we're just staking him up. And there you go. And he's nicely planted in his new home.